Hold up. And we back. It's a fact. Come into my coffee shop and relax. Kick back. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? You could relax. You can kick back. You could have yourself a snack. I got eggs. Boiled or scrambled. Tell me what you want, man. I can get you right. I can get you right into the late midnight. Hold up. Hold up. Coffee talk. Coffee talk. What you want, man? Come into the shop. I could get you right. You want eggs, STMJ Delight. Got drinks from Indonesia coming in bright. Coming in bright like the sun. It goes down and then we come in as one. We come in as one. There's many races in here, but it's no racists in here. You dig what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing. You could come into the shop and have what you want, but you gotta pay $10 up front. What you thought could come into my shop, have what you want, and walk out like a... Welcome to Coffee Talk, y'all. Hope y'all have your drinks, your teas, whatever, your coffees. I hope you're not having coffee too late at night, but I digress. Let's get into it. I had this blanket on because it was cold, but now it's hot. So we're gonna take it off. All right, man. Day 8, September 29th. Kind of excited to see where this game is gonna go. Also, y'all, I was messing around in the endless mode and I figured out Gala's drink. Gala, however you say his name, I figured out his drink. So when he pops up on site, by that I mean I'm gonna serve him a nice drink. Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go. Who vows to stop major hospitals? Why did I say it like that? Selling Fury sedative illegally. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Okay. How did I make his voice? Kind of sounded fancy, right? He really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Sim. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. I had him, bro. You know what to do. I wanted to surprise him, man, but it's whatever. It's tea, milk, and ginger, y'all. That's the recipe. And you know what always had me like confused about this is that originally he says the last ingredient. So I'm thinking like numerically, right? Like the base, primary, secondary ingredients, right? But he didn't mean ginger was the primary ingredient. He just meant it's the last ingredient involved, I guess, that he could think of. It's whatever. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. Couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Hold up. What we got in Tomodachi? September 13th. He's a veteran now working in a hospital. Okay. Okay, cool. Now let's see the bio on Gala Had. Ginger chai latte, good to calm yet warm your nerve. Okay. So now he's not gonna be running around, booty butt naked with a furry chest and smashing stuff. So that's good. That's good. We got the good ending for Gala, I'm assuming. So well done. Oh, didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his butt whooped by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two fools. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me like, to a blanket. Stuck like what to a blanket? Out. Get out. So I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying jerk, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck. The universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard, for real. All the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counts for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. I preferred if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life, helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a war veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life, thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Sam, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Evening whispers. Stray boy and a lonely cat. Midnight. The boy arrives at his home. The ticking sound of the cooling engine fills the dark, empty garage, followed by the scrape of the rusty metal door being forcefully closed. He leaves the garage, and there she is, waiting for him to come back home. She always waits in the same spot, around the same time. The boy smiles when he sees her. Meow. The cat calls the boy, demanding the treatment she always receives from him every night in the same spot, around the same time. He laughs quietly as he walks up to join her. You've been waiting for me, haven't you? Here, come here, says the boy to the cat while he pets her fur. The cat purrs loudly and refuses to stand still. She dances around him, stands up tall on 2 feet, rubs her head against his shins, and shares her affection while enjoying their nightly routine. Until suddenly, the boy decides that their interaction is enough for today. He stands up, walks away from her, closes the door. Cat understands that their time for the day is up. They both return to their own lives. The boy did not give something that the bo- the boy did not give the cat something to eat, and the cat did not sleep next to him to help him relax, for she was not his and he was not her. Aww. Man, that's just the cat adoption system. You gotta take the cat at that point. If y'all was living somewhere and a cat kept, stopping by your house, chilling at the window, maybe just waiting for you to like acknowledge him or her, give him a snack, and the cat was like really comfortable with you, would y'all take the cat in, or would you let it stay outside and just be an outdoor cat? Like, what are y'all doing? I feel like for me, if I have the money, I'm definitely taking the cat in, because it's rough out there for cats, man. Like a stray cat, that's a tough life. Same thing with if there was a stray dog, stray bunny. There's a lot of stray bunnies out there, man. The domestic, we ain't got to get into all that though. You want a tea-based drink that's warm and cool. So what's gonna make it cool? Milk, probably, right? Warm and cool at the same time, and bitter. Milk lemon tea. Let's see if you like it. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Do you think this game has like consequences for choosing the wrong drink? I did at first. I worried that it did, but the more I'm playing, I feel like it probably doesn't have any consequences, because the game is supposed to be like non-stressful. Except Gala. I feel like if we don't give Gala the right drinks, probably gonna come back and kill us all. So, by the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Freya. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the Freya. Ha! Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? Is she flirting with him, or is she just teasing him? Because why did she jump to that? Like, why would... Is that flirty? I can't tell. I'm not really good at picking up that type of thing. Is that how you pick up? I mean, he is a model. He is a model, he's old, but he looks her age, so I don't know. I'm just saying, if that's what she's into, hey, that won't work on me. Huh. I have no interest in flirting with you. Look at her face. Look at her face. She feels dissed because she was probably being just a little. All right, bro. I've got high standards, You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Sim my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So, I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Good story, by the way, today. I enjoyed the story. I haven't enjoyed every single story that's been in the news, the newspaper, but This one I just read was good. Overall, it was a good day.
That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll.
Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going?
That's not even a word, Freya.
Actually, I'm not even sure what you do there.
It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. They require intensive care, such as operations. I go through what we do and how much it will cost them.
Kinda like biz dev for people's life. What's biz dev?
You could say that.
Dang, that sounds complicated and hard.
That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective.
Good point. Wait, was that? Nah, okay. I thought that was... Why did he say his friend is heartless, but he's the one handling the work? I don't care. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job?
I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it.
Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it.
Maybe because most Timmins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital.
Because of HIPAA. You shouldn't talk about work outside the hospital. Why?
For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway.
And it's illegal. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though.
Hyde.
You've been doing this job for a while, right?
Almost 50 years now.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Ask for a promotion, man.
They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial.
Take it.
Not interested.
Why?
It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position.
But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right?
Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. Because really, I'll just be ripping my shirt off and running around booty butt naked in the woods because of the full moon.
And I still get racist while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's a Gala for you.
Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It's nice catching up with both of you. Are you gonna stay, Hyde?
Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here.
I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess.
Yup.
Safe trip. See you around, Sim. And you, Freya.
See ya.
Take care on your way.
I don't like the way Hyde's looking at me, bro. He looks hungry. You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend.
We were just talking about that before you arrived.
Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story. Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. I thought the episode was about to be over. I was like, what? Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. Maybe an injury. I'm guessing either an injury or he like ripped off the shirt, booty butt naked, and he hurt somebody. He hurt somebody, he like can't forgive himself over the trauma. That's his character kind of has that tragic, like stoic angle to it. I could see that for him. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? How journalist of you. Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. Hi, bro. You better not tell his story. Where's your loyalty, bro? I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. He kind of sound like a... He sound like a weird muscle man. You know who else sounds like Muscle Man? My mom. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all of that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. And I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. Freya's he's trying to ship them probably. Have y'all ever been in a weird situation like that where somebody's trying to ship you with someone else that you know? Like y'all all know each other and they're trying to like pair you up with this person. Like, oh, you guys are so cute together. You like you're not even like dating the person. You're not even in a talking stage with them. That's just somebody you know and you're getting shipped with them. That's so uncomfortable, bro. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there, but I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go get professional help. Of course, I've no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and so not long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Oh no. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil, bro? Neil. Yes, Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. We got Hyde now? Neil, okay. Alright, Neil. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when we left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir. Oh. Hi, Hyde. Who else's profile just updated? Y'all peep that? CP Alyssa? What does CP mean? The fact I've been blood sober for 10 years now. What I'm doing with my life currently. A model, past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. Alright. Y'all think High would have a podcast? You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Ooh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles. Or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, we chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Oh, the Arimi Jinju cover out. The what? Arimi Jinju? Who is that? No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yeah, so anything. Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Stay hydrated, y'all. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise, but we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. A drink that makes him feel something? A drink that makes him feel something. It's gotta be like super bitter, right? It's like pure. I'm thinking like just pure bitter, pure spice. That should like do something to him. Ginger chop. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Ooh boy, you are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yeah. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in this space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. We really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? For me, definitely Empire Strikes Back, but I really like the original, like the prequel trilogy. I know. A lot of people don't like it, but I liked Phantom Menace. I liked Attack of the Clones. I liked Revenge of the Sith. I don't know what to say, man. They was good movies. I liked it. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? I feel like Freya be, I don't know. She like to tease him a lot. She be a little flirty with it. Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, pleasure is mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Ah, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised with how quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? That's crazy.
They okay. They got us some, they kind of got some cute banner going on. I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further if it got you a good story.
Yo,
Bro, they vibing. They got chemistry low key. Oh, you're not offended by that?
not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I'd go on a date with him, but I don't like to sleep around.
Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Uh, yeah, I could honestly, I don't get that vibe from her either. Just knowing she's a writer, she's trying to juggle a lot. Like she's very ambitious. I feel like, and I feel like not that there's anything wrong with sleeping around, but usually I feel like people who are very ambitious or very driven, they're 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 usually more focused on other things besides sleeping around. Like to them, they almost might see it as like a waste of time or like pointless. They look for like a point in things. And yeah, even though she has the colored hair and stuff and the tattoos and one tattoo, she don't even really have tattoos. Yeah, to me, no. This is clearly someone who's way more focused on other stuff. Maybe even to the point that she might actually um, neglect even trying to establish relationships with people, and maybe that's something she might regret later, or maybe not. But she definitely give the vibe of being just locked in. She just locked in, bro. She locked in. Excuse me, yes, from what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I only sleep with someone I'm serious about. And she's direct. She's straight up, bro. I like that. I like that. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many are things made with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yep, that's called commitment. I mean, if you want to really get into it, it's called monogamy, but we ain't gotta go. We ain't gotta get into all that. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Because people be having babies and they're not ready for it, man. Not ready to have babies at all. They just keep bringing them in, bringing them in. And then those babies gotta pay for the parents rushing into stuff. It's like, man, those babies deserve better, bro. Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So, even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. How can we become your husband? How do we get married? How do we get into the quarry? How do we get married? How do we bury the past mistakes? I've been on dating apps and I have not found a mate, so I'm looking your way, hoping we can copulate. Okay, that was kind of clean. That was kind of clean. Oh, she laughing at him. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow, the breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind do it? Like seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that. I mean, they be drinking fluids through straws, so... I mean, through their fingers, so... Who knows what else they do. But we cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially... Freya's funny, yo. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing arch. What in the freakily deek? It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Get that freak out of here. Neil. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Ms. Myrtle for their date. Game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. Y'all think Gala was annoyed when he started talking to Bailey's? I feel like he was annoyed, because he was really like hammering in kind of the truth, or like that harsh reality. So I feel like it like pinched some kind of nerve in him, you know. But he's been around since the abolition of slavery, as I said before. So he's probably seen some stuff. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So, I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. What's she looking at? I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Huh. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's facts. She's like a, what do they call it when like a place has is it like a local attraction when a place has something that customers want to come and see? Like y'all remember SpongeBob, and there was that new restaurant that opened up, and they had the wiener dog. It was the wiener dog, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. All right then. See you around. Take care on your way, folks. Ooh, that looks good. Chocobi Maruku. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Is that another Indonesian drink, man? I feel like I need to try, like, Indonesian coffee and Indonesian tea. This game's making me curious. Wednesday, September 30th. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if y'all have ever been to Indonesia. And if you have, or if you're from Indonesia, and if you have, what is your favorite Indonesian plant? I don't know. Peace.